Hi, I'm Imad, and this is my introduction for my Life in a Semester project, a project where I document about the happenings in my life for a semester, since I'm starting this in October, half a semester. Now, as I understand it, the purpose of this project is for me to report about what my average everyday life is like as a college student. However, for me, I've been going to college for a few years, and this is my most irregular semester I've had yet. I'll report more on that in future recordings, but I hope this goes well. Today, my parents are going to celebrate their anniversary, and my brother's going to have a sleepover with his cousin, which means that the house is pretty much mine today. I could abuse that privilege, but if I do that, then I won't get it in the future. The most I'm going to do today is listen to some music really loudly. And I'm having dinner on my own today, and this is what I'm having for dinner. It's called jambalaya. It's one of my favorite meals, and reporting on foods feels like something I should do after my food blog. Kind of a late start on this assignment, and there's already been a lot that's happened this semester, so I figured I'd give you guys a quick run through of the biggest details. Right now there's kind of a wet spot on my ground, so I'm covering that up. I got it over here too. Nothing important back here, just some plates and bowls. Here's where I have my school stuff that I'm actively working on, and here we have my wallet. I got my permit here. Just got that this year, but, you know, better late than never. And I also got this. This is my volunteer card to serve at the Bridge, which is my church's hangout area for teenagers. Gives them a place to hang out when home isn't a safe place for them. And I really enjoy getting to work there. Over here we got my bed. Got 2 fans because I get really hot, and right here we have a CD that I recorded when I was in 5th grade where all of my classmates sort of gave their thoughts on the class. That was fun. I got 2 backpacks right here. The blue one is my school one. The black one, I brought that with me on my trip to Jordan, and it has all my notebooks in it where I write down fun stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff over here. Really disorganized. I'm not exactly an organized person. Come over here, you see, this is all my stuff from the last couple semesters of school I've been meaning to clean up. Haven't gotten around to it, but I'm moving it out of the way. I can't show you a picture of this phone because I'm using it to record, but I can show you this phone. That's the phone I had a little bit ago, but it kind of got destroyed, so I got a new one. But I still keep this phone around to look at notes and stuff. Over here, we got Visual Basic, another one of my classes I'm taking that semester, and under it we got my high school yearbook. Wanted to relive some old memories. And we got my favorite spot in the room over here. This is what I call my Rooted Corner. That's what this thing is here, Rooted. It's a 10-week series that my church is doing, and I really enjoy it. We got my notebook here. Right now it's open to this page. It's a schedule. Wrote this out when I realized that kind of living my life sporadically wasn't really working out. I did that because of Rooted. I have my Bible to read from. Rooted's made a lot of changes in my life, and I really love it. We have over here The Power of the Call, a book that my friend gave me to help me try to make some decisions on where I want to go with my future. So that's a lot of the major things that have happened so far to me this semester, and through Rooted I think even more is going to happen because so much has changed.
We need actual pictures though. You set your speaker up behind the camera.
So it's the day before Halloween, and my church is holding a Halloween event for kids, and I am dressed up as Scar from Lion King. Hey guys, earlier this semester I told you about Rooted, a 10-week series my church was doing. We recently finished it up and I just got back from the Rooted celebration. When I first heard about it, I questioned why something like Rooted needed a celebration, and I wanted to make that the topic of one of my reflective life questions. Why do we celebrate? Rooted has made a lot of changes in people's lives, for the better. And when those kind of changes happen, it should be enough for people to feel satisfied. But people always want to know that their efforts are noticeable. They want to know that the work they have done is not in vain. So celebrations give people the chance to feel like they accomplished something. And it lets the energy you get from completing something, it lets it last past the initial event. It allows it to carry on through the rest of your life. Thanks to the Rooted celebration, I'm going to remember the impact it had on me forever, and I'm going to strive to always feel that way. And that's why I think we celebrate.
All right, so it's about 5:30 in the morning right now on a Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. You might be wondering what I'm doing up so late. Well, I'm practicing. On Friday, I'm going to an event called Insomnia, where I'm going to be co-leading some kids from my church. We're going to be hanging out from 9 p.m. to 8 the next morning, going to watch a movie, going to Flipside, and going to Extreme Air. It is not going to be easy to stay up so late, so I'm practicing now.
Right, so today I got to volunteer at Feed My Starving Children. A friend from my church's life group for young adults invited me, and I had a lot of fun. I got to meet people I never met before, and I even found out one person who I didn't know and doesn't go to my church was friends with someone I do know from church. It was fun listening to music and singing along with everyone, watching everyone dance. I even got invited to swing dancing lessons, although I'm going to have to take a rain check until next semester. We also did a lot of good. We made 1,548 boxes, which held 334,368 meals, which is enough to feed 916 kids for an entire year. And we also broke the record for most donations made from a single group. Hey guys, it finally happened. After 6 months, I finally shaved. We got our play tomorrow and I gotta look nice for it. My character is a bit of a charmer, at least he likes to think he is. On a side note, my friend is going to Nepal tomorrow to do something akin to missionary work. By the time you see this, she's already gonna be there, but wish her a safe trip anyway. Hey guys, I'm out here in the middle of the night because I thought it was amusing that here in Arizona, I can be out in the middle of the night in December with only a t-shirt and shorts on and be completely fine. Also, I wanted to show you guys what my house is looking like now that Christmas lights are up. Hey guys, one of the things I've been trying to learn how to do this semester is how to get better at helping people. I told you about how I started volunteering at my church more and how I went to help out at Feed My Starving Children recently, and I wanted to talk about why I feel it's important to help people. So I've been raised as a Christian. I've believed in God my whole life, but I'm naturally a skeptic, and there have been times where I've doubted whether he was there or not. So there have been times where I believed he was there and times where I believed that he wasn't. And of the two, I can say the times where I believe he's there have been more joyful and more peaceful. I know what it's like to live a life where I don't believe God is there, and I don't want anyone else to have to go through that. So I feel it is important to help people and to share God with people so that no one has to go through that pain. Sharing the love I felt through God with others is, I think, the most important thing. So I just got word that my cousin's going to be engaged on Friday. It reminds me how last week one of my friends from high school also got engaged, and before that another one of my friends had a brand new baby. There are lots of love-based decisions happening in the lives of the people around me, and I can't say they're all the best decisions. So I wanted to give what my own philosophies of love are. Basically, I've learned by watching the people around me that no matter how much you might want to, you can't get in a relationship without emotionally investing yourself. So you should be aware of the consequences that could come from being in a relationship before you enter into one. For me, what I've always done, I've worked with the philosophy that there's not going to be a perfect person for me. I should try to be the best person I can be for the person I want to be with. So the end of this video project has finally come. Going into it, I knew it wasn't going to be an accurate representation of what a normal semester is like for me, because by the time I started recording, I had already been a completely different person than the person I was when I started the semester, and that just kept going. I'm completely different now than I was when I started recording, and from who I was when I started the semester. Through this class and through church, I've become a far more outgoing person than I've ever been before. I've even been scolded by my teacher for being too loud. That's a feeling that's completely alien to me. I have far more friends than I ever thought possible. I'm more willing to admit that I have certain talents that I wouldn't have been willing to admit before, and I'm more willing to share things that I haven't been willing to share before. Through the support of my classmates, I've had a better understanding of who my best self is, and I've been trying hard to reach that. I've been trying to show kindness to people, and through this class, I've been forced to understand what kind of things are important to me.